Okay, guys, I'm just watching this broadcast with President Donald Trump and Angela Merkel joint press conference, and what I'm hearing, I'm not liking. I'm not liking. Now, I've covered this already, taking into account that Angela Merkel's first visit to the White House to the 27th of April, when they met again for the second time, is a period of 408 days, right? Donald Trump is doing his business to the number of Obama's name, his birth numbers, in service of the beast for the beast agenda, right? And he invokes President Obama in the first 4 minutes of this speech and outlays the plan moving forward. And it's scary, scary, scary stuff. He invokes the number 25 again. Now, for those people that follow my channel, you'll know that September 23rd last year was the 25th anniversary since America dropped its last nuclear bomb called the Divider in Nevada as a test. And since then, America has not tested any nuclear device ever since that date, 25 years ago. Now, 25 is also invoking Obama's numbers, because 18 years plus 7 years, or 216 months plus 84 months, equals 25 years. 84 plus 216 equals 25. 25 years. Let's listen to a little bit of what Trump says here and break it down. He's asked a question from the press, and then he gives his answer.
I don't want to comment on that.
Do you plan on speaking with him before?
We have a very good working relationship. We're setting up a meeting. Things have changed very radically from a few months ago. You know the name calling.
Now, I just want to say we're setting up a meeting, 3 to 4 weeks. This is the latest, this meeting with Kim Jong-un. Obama gave an 84-day, nearly a 3-month announcement prior to him showing up in South Africa for Nelson Mandela's 100th year anniversary to the number of his name. It was exactly 84 days, right? Nearly 3 months scheduling release of Obama's movements. And Donald Trump is going to have a meeting in the next 3 to 4 weeks and still isn't giving the date. Don't you think that's odd? Of course it's odd. His schedule is mapped out months in advance for those people that know and watch what's really happening here. So is this meeting really going to take place? They can't even give you a date. It's going to happen in the next 4 weeks, which would take us up to the end of May.
And a lot of other things. We get a kick every once in a while out of the fact that I'll be watching people that failed so badly over the last 25 years explaining to me how to make a deal with North Korea. I get a big, big kick out of that. But we are doing very well. I think that something very dramatic could happen.
Something very dramatic could happen. 25th year anniversary, last September 23rd, 2017, since America dropped its last nuke.
They're treating us with great respect. And you know what's going on with South Korea. And I think President Moon of South Korea was very generous in saying that we helped make the Olympics a great success because of the fact that, as you know, there was a tremendous animosity, there was a tremendous problem going on, and all of a sudden people started buying tickets because
more backslapping. I'm the greatest.
Said, we'd love to go
I'm
to
the
the
greatest.
Olympics. So a lot of good things are happening with respect to North Korea. President Obama told me when I had the one meeting with him, he said, that's your biggest problem. That's going to be the most difficult thing you have.
The most difficult thing you have, our one meeting, that one meeting was on November, gosh, what was the date? It was just prior to his election day, November 8th. So somewhere there, gosh, the date escapes me, but it was between the 1st and the 8th of November.
And honestly, I wish it was handled earlier. I wish it were handled by another administration years ago. I'm not.
You wish? No, it was put forward for you to do on behalf of Obama, okay? And what you have planned is not good by your own admission. Let's listen.
Just talking about President Obama. I go back to any administration you want. But over the last 25 years, this should have been handled a long time ago,
25.
not now. This should not have been left for me to handle.
Oh, yeah?
But we will handle it. We're handling it well, and hopefully there'll be peace for North Korea, South Korea,
Whoa.
Germany. I mean, everything is included. Japan, the chancellor has been very helpful in the maximum pressure campaign, as I said, really very helpful. So have many other nations. President Xi of China has been really good at the border. Everyone's surprised at how tight he clamped down. Everyone said that he'd just talk about it, he wouldn't do it. Well, he did it, and he did it out of a relationship that we have, and also out of the fact that we're negotiating trade deals, and I think that's also very important.
More backflipping.
Hopefully we'll
Move
come
on.
up with something that's good for both countries. So I think some very good things can happen with respect to North Korea. We're setting up meetings now. We're down to 2 countries as to a site, and we'll let you know what that site is. Do you have a question for the Chancellor?
Just to follow up real quickly, do you feel like it's your responsibility for this to eventually get settled between North and South Korea?
I think I have a responsibility. I think other presidents should have done it.
Why does he keep saying that? Because he's a moron.
I think the responsibility has fallen on the shoulders of the President of the United States. And I think we have, I think
you
I
are
have a
not.
responsibility to see if I can do
Acting
it.
president.
And if I can't do it, it'll be a very tough time for a lot of countries and a lot of people.
Whoa.
It's certainly something that I hope I can do for the world. This is beyond the United States. This is a world problem. And it's something.
Oh, no, what you're going to do is your actions alone as a sovereign nation, and you're including the world, and this could go very bad for the world.
Thing that I hope I'm able to do for the world. Okay? Please.
Thank you. And Chancellor Merkel.
Was? Ach so.
Sorry.
Let's
Sorry,
do that
sorry.
again.
The
Just
United States. And I think we have as to a site, and we'll let you know what that site is. Do you have a question for the Chancellor?
Just to follow up real quickly, do you feel like it's your responsibility for this to eventually get settled between North and South Korea?
I think I have a responsibility. I think other presidents should have done it. I think the responsibility has fallen on the shoulders of the President of the United States. And I think we have, I think I have a responsibility to see if I can do it. And if I can't do it, it'll be a very tough time for a lot of countries and a lot of people.
And if I can't do it, it will be a tough time for a lot of countries and a lot of people. Thanks for listening.